You've just closed your laptop after a long day at work. Emails checked, meetings survived, deadlines met, and your mind still feels like it's spinning from a full day of decision-making. Yet the charts are calling, and that little voice in your head whispers, just one trade, you can catch up. This is the reality for countless 9 to 5 traders, the tug of war between wanting to grow your trading account and managing the mental load of your day job. It feels urgent, almost justified, but the danger lies in what happens when fatigue meets opportunity. Trading after a full day of work isn't just physically tiring, it's mentally and emotionally taxing. Prolonged cognitive load elevates cortisol levels, reduces prefrontal cortex efficiency, and amplifies decision fatigue. Your ability to evaluate risk, spot high-probability setups, and adhere to rules diminishes. In trading terms, this translates into entering impulsive trades, over-leveraging positions, and ignoring stop-loss discipline. Even experienced traders fall prey to this when their mental resources are depleted. Consider a common scenario. You've had a stressful day at the office, a long commute, and family responsibilities waiting at home. You sit down to trade for an hour or two before bedtime. At first, the market feels calm, and the setups seem clear. But subtle signals, like hesitation in entries, second-guessing your stop-loss, or the urge to make back what was missed today, begin to emerge. Each trade feels urgent. Each potential win feels like validation for enduring a draining day. Without realizing it, the quality of your decisions has dropped, and the probability edge that normally guides your trading is eroding. Even more subtly, emotions sneak in. Frustration from the workday amplifies impatience, making you more likely to chase trades or deviate from your trading plan. The desire to catch up on profits triggers cognitive distortions. The rational mind knows to wait for confirmed setups, but the fatigued mind whispers that one trade is harmless, even necessary. This dissonance is a hallmark of part-time trading after work. Mental exhaustion disguises itself as permission, and suddenly, discipline is optional. A personal example helps illustrate this. On one evening, after back-to-back client calls and a project deadline, I opened my trading platform, thinking I'd take a single position. Within 30 minutes, I had entered 3 trades, adjusted stop losses without a plan, and ignored alerts that would normally prevent me from taking risky moves. Each trade seemed logical in the moment, but the cumulative result was a drawdown that could have been avoided. It wasn't lack of strategy, it was fatigue-driven decision-making that bypassed rules and probability. Scientific studies support this pattern. Research in cognitive psychology demonstrates that decision fatigue reduces mental energy for subsequent choices, increasing impulsivity and risk tolerance. Physiological studies link elevated cortisol and stress to impaired judgment, heightened emotional reactivity, and reduced pattern recognition. For the 9 to 5 trader, this means that trading right after work without a reset is a high-risk environment for your account and your confidence. The takeaway is not that part-time trading after work is impossible, but that understanding the cognitive and emotional dynamics at play is essential. Recognizing how mental fatigue interacts with trading behavior is the first step toward building routines that protect your account, preserve discipline, and maintain focus. If you don't address these factors, your trading outcomes will fluctuate not because of strategy, but because of energy and attention mismanagement. After recognizing how fatigue and stress affect your trading, the next step is to understand how your energy and focus fluctuate throughout the day. As 9 to 5 traders, we are bound by schedules, but our cognitive peaks don't always align with market hours. Circadian rhythms govern alertness, reaction time, and decision-making ability. For most adults, mental sharpness dips after lunch and again late in the afternoon. If your trading session falls into these periods without preparation, even the most robust strategy can fail. Energy isn't just about sleep. It's the sum of physical, emotional, and cognitive factors that determine whether you are capable of executing trades with discipline. Commutes, meetings, deadlines, and family responsibilities all consume mental bandwidth. Even subtle stressors, like a difficult conversation with a coworker or worrying about household tasks, accumulate and reduce the quality of your decisions. The danger for part-time traders is that these hidden drains go unnoticed until your trading account reflects them. Situational triggers are the first factor to consider. Long commutes can leave you mentally drained before you even sit in front of your charts. Work environments that require constant focus or rapid decision-making elevate cortisol levels and increase cognitive load. Family obligations immediately after work can amplify stress, leaving little room for a clear, focused trading mindset. Identifying these triggers requires self-observation. Track how your energy and mental state feel at different points in your day and correlate them with your trading results. Patterns will emerge, showing you exactly when and why your decision-making falters. Emotional triggers are equally influential. Frustration, impatience, or guilt over missed trades can lead to impulsive behavior. When trading immediately after a stressful workday, the brain seeks dopamine to counterbalance negative feelings. This creates a natural temptation to chase trades or increase position sizes, even when the setups do not meet your strategy's criteria. Recognizing these impulses is critical. Emotional self-awareness is not intuitive for many traders, but journaling thoughts, feelings, and motivations alongside trade entries reveals hidden patterns and gives you actionable insight. Cognitive traps are a third layer. Your brain rationalizes risky actions when fatigued. Thoughts like, "I can still focus," or "I deserve a win after today," feel logical in the moment, but bypass the rules that normally govern your trading plan. These distortions increase risk tolerance and reduce attention to market signals. By understanding the traps your mind sets for you, you create the opportunity to intercept them before they affect your trades. Cognitive psychology shows that awareness of biases and heuristics improves decision-making under stress, which is exactly what part-time traders need after work. Practical tools for mapping energy, focus, and triggers are simple but effective. Start with a basic trading journal, not just for entries and exits, but for energy levels, emotional state, and situational context. Track when trades occur, what your mental state was, and what the external conditions were: commute stress, meetings, personal responsibilities. Over weeks, you will notice trends. The trades you take after long, draining meetings often deviate from your plan. The trades you take when refreshed and focused tend to align with probability. This data is your most powerful ally in designing sustainable trading routines. Another tool is structured observation of your daily energy cycles. Identify windows where you feel naturally alert versus periods where focus is depleted. For many 9 to 5 traders, the ideal trading period is not immediately after leaving work, but after a short break to reset. Even 20 to 30 minutes of physical activity, deep breathing, or a walk can shift the body and mind from work mode to trader mode, reducing the physiological effects of cortisol and increasing attentional capacity. By combining situational, emotional, and cognitive awareness, part-time traders gain control over the variables they can influence. You cannot always control work stress, but you can control when and how you engage with the market. Journaling and self-observation transform subjective experiences into actionable data, giving you a clear framework to plan trading sessions when mental clarity is high. This is not theoretical. It is practical, applied neuroscience and psychology that directly improves your trading performance. Understanding your energy patterns also informs risk management. If you know that a particular window after work is prone to fatigue-driven mistakes, you can limit position sizes, avoid impulsive entries, or skip trading entirely. Trading aligned with energy and focus, rather than rigid clock hours, is how 9 to 5 traders prevent burnout and maintain consistency. Over time, these small, deliberate adjustments compound into reliable, profitable behavior patterns. In addition, emotional regulation exercises like mindfulness or short meditation sessions help solidify this practice. Even 2 minutes of focused breathing before entering the market recalibrates attention, lowers stress hormones, and reduces impulsivity. For part-time traders, these micro-practices are the bridge between a draining workday and a disciplined, high-probability trading session. Finally, understanding energy and focus provides the foundation for the next step: creating sustainable trading sessions that respect your mental and physical limits. By observing your cognitive peaks, tracking emotional triggers, and mapping situational influences, you gain the clarity to implement routines that allow quality trades over quantity, protect your account from fatigue-driven errors, and establish consistent performance without overextending yourself. Transitioning from a full workday into a trading session requires deliberate action. The mind and body do not automatically switch from employee mode to trader mode. Without a structured routine, you risk carrying the mental fatigue, stress, and emotional residue from work directly into the market. This is where sustainable trading sessions come in, creating rituals and structures that allow you to trade with clarity, discipline, and focus, even after a long day. The first step is a reset ritual. After leaving your workplace or finishing your final task, dedicate at least 20 to 30 minutes to transition. This could include physical activity like stretching, a short walk, or a few minutes of light exercise to stimulate blood flow and reduce cortisol. Combine this with deep breathing or a brief meditation to calm the mind and recenter attention. Journaling at this stage is also invaluable. Take a few minutes to record how you feel, what stresses you are carrying, and your intention for the upcoming trading session. By acknowledging these factors, you prevent them from influencing decisions subconsciously. Setting structural rules is another critical component. Fatigue and time pressure make it tempting to overtrade, chase setups, or ignore stop-loss rules. Define a maximum number of trades per session based on your available energy. Establish strict stop-loss and take-profit discipline and stick to them. Pre-trade checklists serve as an external control system, reminding you to verify market conditions, confirm your edge, and assess risk before executing any position. These rules are your guardrails, protecting your account from impulsive behavior that arises when the mind is taxed. Time management plays a key role in part-time trading. Focus on quality over quantity. A 30 to 60-minute high-focus trading window is more effective than 3 hours of distracted trading. During this window, concentrate solely on A-plus setups that fit your strategy. Avoid the temptation to chase minor moves or enter trades outside your plan simply to make up for lost time. Your goal is not to be busy but to execute disciplined trades that respect probability and risk management. Over time, these compact, high-focus sessions compound into consistent performance and reduced emotional stress. Practical systems support this approach. A simple 30-minute routine can shift you from work mode to trader mode efficiently. Start with a brief physical reset. Follow with a 2-minute meditation or deep breathing. Journal your mental state. Review your watch list for predefined setups, and execute trades only when your rules are fully met. By repeating this sequence consistently, your brain begins to associate this routine with disciplined trading behavior. The process becomes automatic, reducing reliance on willpower, which is often depleted after a long workday. Monitoring performance is another aspect of sustainable sessions. Track trades alongside energy levels, emotional state, and situational context. This practice identifies patterns and allows proactive adjustments. For example, if you notice certain trades taken immediately after work consistently underperform, adjust the routine or shift the session to a later time when mental clarity is higher. The goal is not perfection in every trade, but optimizing conditions for disciplined execution and reducing preventable mistakes caused by fatigue. Environmental factors also support sustainable trading. Ensure your workspace is organized, free from distractions, and ergonomically comfortable. Lighting and screen placement affect alertness, while background noise or interruptions increase cognitive load. Part-time traders often overlook these details, but small adjustments can significantly improve focus and decision-making quality during limited trading windows. In addition, integrate short micro breaks even within your trading session if necessary. Stand up, stretch, or take a deep breath between trades to prevent mental fatigue from accumulating. These brief resets maintain high-quality attention and reduce impulsive decisions that often arise when sitting for extended periods after work. Another key element is mental rehearsal. Before entering a trade, visualize following your trading plan precisely, reacting calmly to market movements, and exiting according to risk management rules. Mental rehearsal strengthens neural pathways, making disciplined behavior more automatic under real trading conditions. When trading immediately after work, this preparation ensures that your decisions are guided by strategy rather than stress-induced impulses. Finally, combining these rituals, structural rules, time management, environmental optimization, and mental rehearsal forms a cohesive system. The emphasis is on creating trading sessions that protect your energy, maintain focus, and enforce discipline, while also respecting your personal and professional life. By standardizing these practices, part-time traders can consistently execute high-quality trades without succumbing to fatigue, emotional reactivity, or external pressures. With these sustainable trading sessions in place, you are setting the stage for long-term consistency and reduced burnout. The next step is integrating these practices into a broader routine that supports emotional regulation, physical health, and ongoing skill development, ensuring that your trading performance continues to improve without sacrificing your 9 to 5 career. Part-time trading is not just about mastering charts, indicators, or setups. Your long-term performance is directly tied to your ability to manage energy, emotions, and lifestyle. When trading immediately after work, consistent success depends on integrating routines and practices that protect both your mental and physical health, while reinforcing discipline and focus. This is the foundation for sustainable trading without burnout. Sleep is one of the most overlooked yet critical components. Even small deficits in sleep reduce cognitive function, impair risk assessment, and magnify emotional reactivity. For a 9 to 5 trader, ensuring a consistent sleep schedule, even if it means adjusting trading hours, is non-negotiable. Aim for quality rest before your next workday and avoid using trading sessions as a reason to sacrifice sleep. The goal is to trade at your cognitive peak, not at your exhaustion trough. Nutrition plays a similarly significant role. Blood sugar fluctuations, caffeine overuse, and heavy meals during trading hours can destabilize focus and decision-making. Plan meals to maintain stable energy levels and avoid trading immediately after a large lunch or while running on empty. Hydration is essential as well. Small adjustments like balanced meals, adequate hydration, and strategic snacks can dramatically improve attention and emotional regulation during evening sessions. Physical activity is another cornerstone. Even short bouts of exercise improve alertness, reduce cortisol, and enhance mood. Incorporate movement into your daily schedule, whether it is a morning run, a brief walk during lunch, or a quick stretching session before trading. This supports both cognitive function and emotional stability, helping prevent impulsive trades driven by fatigue or frustration. Your workspace is also part of long-term success. Optimize for focus and comfort. Minimal clutter, ergonomic setup, proper lighting, and reducing noise interruptions all contribute to sustained attention and reduced stress. Part-time traders often underestimate the impact of their environment, but creating a space conducive to concentration reinforces the mental transition from work mode to trader mode. Journaling and accountability systems are essential. Maintain a detailed log of trades, energy levels, emotional state, and situational factors. Over time, patterns emerge that reveal the precise triggers of overtrading, impulsivity, or emotional lapses. Accountability, whether through a mentor, trading partner, or community, reinforces adherence to rules and reduces the likelihood of rationalizing poor decisions. Sharing trade plans and reviewing sessions externally creates an additional layer of discipline. Mindfulness and emotional resilience techniques are equally critical. Cognitive behavioral strategies, breathing exercises, and reflective journaling enable you to recognize emotional triggers before they influence trading decisions. For example, noticing early signs of frustration or stress allows a brief pause, reset, or short walk before executing trades. These practices strengthen self-regulation and improve consistency under pressure, creating a buffer between external stressors and market behavior. Long-term consistency is also reinforced by focusing on process-oriented metrics instead of individual trade outcomes. Instead of obsessing over profits or losses, track adherence to pre-trade checklists, execution discipline, and risk management rules. This shift in perspective reduces the temptation to chase trades or recover losses impulsively, which is particularly critical for traders balancing work, life, and markets. The more you internalize this mindset, the less your results are influenced by the emotional ups and downs of each session. Structured downtime is another often overlooked factor. Allocating intentional periods where trading is avoided allows the brain to recover and resets your decision-making capacity. Even small breaks from market activity can prevent cumulative fatigue and reduce reactive trading behavior. Scheduling these periods around your work and personal obligations ensures that trading becomes sustainable without intruding on other areas of life. Finally, integrating all these strategies, sleep, nutrition, exercise, workspace optimization, journaling, mindfulness, process-oriented tracking, and downtime, creates a holistic system. Part-time traders who align their trading with energy cycles, reinforce procedural habits, and protect cognitive resources consistently outperform those who rely solely on skill or strategy. This is not a short-term adjustment. It is a long-term behavioral transformation that allows trading and life to coexist without compromise. Trade in alignment with your energy, protect your mental and physical health, and you'll achieve consistent results without sacrificing your 9 to 5 career. By implementing these routines and structures, you separate yourself from the majority of part-time traders who overtrade, burn out, or let emotional impulses dictate outcomes. Start with small adjustments today, commit to disciplined execution, and over time, you will cultivate a sustainable trading practice that balances markets, work, and life.